Well, I think stability is a strength, but I think there's also some positives with some new blood and ideas. One of the areas I look at in hiring a coach is what can he bring to the staff, not just his position or one side of the football, but for example, Joe Bob Clements, what can he bring to the staff that Coach Snyder and them have done recently to have success, and Jim Grove from Wake Forest, and so on and so forth. And so I think at times it's good to have some new guys, but stability obviously is a positive.
What is Joe Bob bringing? What do you want out of him?
Well, he's very enthusiastic. I think he's an intelligent football coach. Has a great relationship with his players. Kansas State has traditionally always played better than what some of us thought they should have, based on their personnel, and that's a compliment. And so we try to bring guys in that are going to find ways to get their players to overachieve.
You said it. What kind of timetable, Mike, on the quarterback decision?
Well, Chelf is our starter. He takes all the reps with the ones right now, and so those guys compete out there, but I don't necessarily feel like that there's a battle out there to start in the first game. I think that with the way that he performed and with the way that JW performed in certain situations, those guys, it's their job to lose in whatever situation is on the field. And Wes continues to get better, and Dax Harmon gets reps for us. So we're in a little bit of an unusual situation. I'm not sure that we have all the answers the right way to handle it, but we do get a lot of reps in practice, and so they're getting quality work.
And if it stays this way going into August or even September, would you consider redshirting right?
Well, that question got brought up the other day, and I'm not sure I have that answer right now. Wes and I haven't sit down and talk about his future and where he's at right now and how he feels he fits in. I will say that he's in much better physical condition than he was a year ago. He had a really good February. His grasp of the offense gets better each day, as you would expect. And he's going to be a really good football player. And so I don't know that we have the answer to what his future is, whether it's in August or possible redshirt season.
What did it tell you about his character with what he went through last year?
Well, I think they're all good kids, and most of the guys that are on this team, a large majority of them are good kids. A lot of times we hear about the bad ones, but these guys are quality guys, and Wes is the same way. It's not easy to be put in a situation where you have to compete as a true freshman, especially the quarterback position, especially on a team that just came off a BCS bowl win, and being magnified with the type of offense and all the success we've had over the last 4 or 5 years. So to answer your question, he's impressed me by the way he's handled the situation.
How nice is it to be in this position, which is kind of the opposite? You have 3 guys that now have experience that something heaven forbid did happen. You have 2 other guys that are ready to go.
Well, Clint's very experienced from years, but he's really only played in about 7 games, 8 games. So we're excited about him improving each day and up through August, because the strength of our offense based on our quarterbacks and how they handle it. We don't have very many plays. Our scheme stays the same for the most part. We play fast. We try to get the ball into skilled players' hands, and the system essentially runs itself. We could walk off the field as coaches on offense and it would still run itself. And the strength is the quarterback. And if they play well, they understand, then our offense moves the ball and scores points. If our quarterback's limited and doesn't understand, we don't score points.
Jeremy says that your offense has got even faster. As far as we thought it was pretty fast before, but now you're moving even quicker down the field.
I would agree with that. Mike's philosophy is speed, and when I studied potential coordinator candidates on tape and I watched Shippensburg on video, I noticed that the majority of the time they got a first down, the ball was snapped before the chains were set. Now, I don't know what kind of chain gangs they have in that league, not to knock that league, but I know that they must have been moving pretty fast for that to happen. So I would say that the speed of our offense has increased this spring.
Is that what you something you were hoping for?
Well, I looked at several potential candidates, and I thought they fit the criteria of what we were looking for, but I didn't think that they played fast enough, and I'm not sure that that's something that you can teach. I think you just have to be able to call it and feel that way, and so we wanted to bring a guy in here that understood the speed of our offense.